All right, Melissa. So we're here at the start of the Fitness with Flex 8-week challenge so far. We're here at day 1. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. I want you to let the viewers know more or less your journey so far. What made you decide that you wanted to start a healthy lifestyle? Tell them maybe some things that you've done in the past diet-wise that have worked, haven't worked, and so on.
What made me want to start fitness? I would just say honestly, peer pressure and just being a female. You have like a lot of pressure with society on what you should look like. Self-esteem, wanting to feel better about yourself. And honestly, I'm aging. I just turned 24, and I'm starting to notice how food is affecting me, like cellulite, stretch marks. So it definitely makes a difference on the way clothes fit you, summertime bathing suits. So definitely wanting to look good and to be healthy. Before, I was always out of energy, I was always tired. My memory was definitely going down the drain. I wasn't able to perform at my best at work. So basically, I wanted to start the whole fitness to reverse all of that and to be healthier, be able to remember things, function at my best capacity. And to look good, honestly. The 8-week challenge, my number one goal with the 8-week challenge is to have abs, which is mission impossible. I am a junk food person, so eating wise it's definitely been difficult. So I would say 8-week challenge, abs, to get bigger on the lower body, bigger glutes, perkier, more up, bigger thighs, bigger calves. As you can see from beginning pictures, I do suffer from chicken legs. And, less back fat, definitely. So I would say that, but mostly abs. 8-week challenge, I'm looking for abs.
All right, so that's definitely what we're going to try to accomplish in the 8-week challenge. You already know what the rules are. There's no drinking. There's cardio that has to be done every day. Strict dieting. You get to cheat once a week, but that privilege could also be taken away depending on how your results come out weekly. Now, we've been training already together for about 5 months. You look pretty fit right now, so the 8-week challenge is going to take you to another level. Tell the viewers a little bit about before we met. What type of diets were you doing? Maybe exercise, any misconceptions maybe that you had about fitness?
Before starting fitness, I was a true believer in starving yourself, honestly. Before a party, before vacation, I would just not eat that day, and I actually would get the result I wanted. If I looked in the mirror, I would look smaller. So I always thought, like, great, I'm losing fat, I'm looking more fit, things look better. So I was definitely eating less, probably eating, if I wasn't eating at all, I was eating once a day. Until I started noticing that result wasn't happening as much anymore. I started noticing that instead of being smaller, I would be smaller, but I would have looser skin. So my back actually appeared bigger, like right under the bra, you could see some fat coming down. My thighs were definitely looser, so I was definitely losing muscle mass by doing that. Other misconceptions. True believer in fajas and corsets and these waist cinchers, because again, it was working for me. It was a little quick fix. You put it on right before going to the club, you look amazing. Take it off a few days later, you're back to normal. What else? And I was a true believer. I could eat all the junk food I wanted, and I just had to, I guess, do cardio and I'll burn it off and I'll still be good. But again, I was only getting fatter.
When you look back at the before pictures when we first started 5 months ago, what do you think about your results so far?
Definitely a big difference. Winter didn't help at all, just because you're more inactive, and I was mostly at home, not doing anything, being a couch potato. But definitely a big difference. I mean, my stomach is smaller, my arms are smaller. I had a fat pocket like right under my glutes. That's definitely smaller. Cellulite has reduced greatly. I have a lot more stamina, a lot more energy. The back fat is definitely smaller too. Abs are coming in. What else? I also had a problem with my traps. up here, which as a girl, you already know, you're not supposed to have that. Those were definitely a lot bigger. Now they're more toned, but they're more relaxed.
It's more proportionate with the rest of your body since you toned up, yeah.
And
what's really crazy is, believe it or not, on the scale, you've only changed about, what, like 4 or 5 pounds.
Right.
You weighed 125 before, but it was mostly body fat, and now you're 121, but you're mostly muscle now, which is crazy. I know in the beginning people want to lose weight and they're just chasing the number on the scale, but they have to realize that the scale doesn't really matter. It has to do more about how much muscle mass you have versus how much body fat you have and how you look.
That's who I always did pay attention to the scale. So if I saw the numbers going down, I was like, I'm losing weight. Like, I'm losing weight.
Yeah.
But
this is the episode 1 of the 8-week challenge. Let's see what happens 8 weeks from now. Let's see how much more different you look.
God help you.
Alright guys, so we have Melissa here starting off with push-ups. Push-ups generally works out your chest, secondarily your shoulders and triceps. And as you guys can see here, these are real push-ups, not your standard girl push-ups, which are usually done on the knees. Melissa will be doing 2 sets of 25 push-ups, which is a total of 50. You know, but it hasn't always been like this. When she first did start, she had to start them on the knees, and then we gradually advanced to where we are now, where she's doing 25 guy push-ups here. You know, and you know, there's probably a lot of men out there that cannot do 25 push-ups as strictly as she's doing them here, which shows the fitness level and the strength that she has developed in the past 5 months of training with me. Now here we're moving along to deadlifts, which is a lower back exercise, but deadlifts also engages other muscle groups like your legs, your upper back, your shoulders, your arms, and this is a very good exercise to burn a lot of calories. Whenever an exercise involves many muscle groups, that exercise will burn more calories than an exercise that is only isolating one muscle, like let's say for instance sit-ups, which is only isolating your abs. So you'll get more body fat burn from doing deadlifts than actually doing sit-ups. Keep that in mind, guys. Over here, Melissa's doing shoulder presses, which is a overall shoulder exercise. We'll generally work out all 3 heads of your shoulders. And now she's doing here bent over dumbbell rows. This is going to work out your back. If you guys are doing a back exercise wrong, you guys will feel it more in your bicep than in your back. In order to make sure you guys are doing it right, you have to make sure that your upper body is parallel to the floor, just like her body is, and at the bottom of the movement you want to make sure you get a stretch in your back, and with that same stretch you want to pull up the dumbbell. If you guys are not getting that stretch, again, you will be feeling it more in your bicep than in your back. Back exercises are a little bit tricky, so they do take a couple of weeks to get the technique down. So if it's your first time trying it and you're feeling it in your arms, just continue practicing it. Eventually, you'll figure it out and you'll be able to feel it more in your back. Here she's doing side lateral raises, which is another shoulder exercise. Works out the side of the shoulder there. Again, now all these exercises that you guys are seeing back to back, she did them in this order, but all these exercises have been done without resting. Melissa's in a little bit of intermediate to advanced fitness level, so she's doing all these exercises without resting. You know, since she has been working out a while with me, she could handle the workload now. And don't be fooled and don't think that these exercises, you know, aren't hard just because she has, you know, she's not making squirmish faces. You know, like again, like I said, she can handle the workload. So that's why it looks so easy to her here. She was just doing some bicep curls, and now she's moving along here to some hammer curls, which works out the bicep, also the brachialis muscle and the forearms. You know, you guys want to make sure that you're working out all your muscle groups, even though you might think that some of them are not as significant as others, but in reality they are. If you guys have a muscle imbalance, that will cause an injury, and the injuries will delay you from reaching your fitness goals. So you guys want to make sure that all your muscles are toned, all your muscles are strong. Moving along here, we're doing overhead tricep extensions. This works out the back of the arm, the tricep there, tones it up. Now you guys want to go all the way up, almost locking out your arm, but only about 90%. You never want to lock out any one of your joints 100%. That could cause a joint damage. Now on the way down, which is the negative portion, you guys want to make sure that you're bringing the weight down, just not letting the weight drop. This goes for any exercise that you guys are doing. The negative portion of the exercise is the most important portion, because this is what's actually building and tuning up your muscle. The positive portion is working on your strength, but the negative portion is what's building the muscle. Time and time again, I see guys and girls swinging the weight up and just dropping it back down, and you guys are not getting the full benefit of the exercise. Now in this exercise here, also for triceps, the back of the arm, these I like to call dumbbell skull crushers. You guys want to point the elbow up directly to the ceiling, and the dumbbells go down towards your earlobes. This gives your triceps a good stretch and make sure that you're engaging the tricep. You guys have to make sure that that upper arm where the shoulder is not moving. That has to stay completely straight. The only thing that should be moving is your forearms, completely up and all the way down to get the stretch. Now, I've heard many excuses, many misconceptions out there that you cannot get fit unless you go to a gym, or many of you might say that a gym is too expensive or the gym is too far. Guys, as you can see here from Melissa's body, you guys could work out at home and get the same results that you would at a gym. It's not about where you work out, it's about what type of workouts you're doing. You guys have to do the most efficient workouts that burn the most calories and will pack on the most muscle mass as possible. That does not have to be at a gym. It could be at home. What Melissa had for the past 5-6 months is a pair of dumbbells and enough space on the floor where she could lay down. That's all. That's what you guys need. The most important part is the meal plan. A meal plan, it will give you 70% of your results. The actual workout is only 30%. So you guys have to focus on what you guys are eating, proper nutrition. Now we're moving along here to abs. We have Melissa here doing sit-ups. You know, generally in the beginning, you might need someone to hold your legs, or you might have to put your feet underneath a couch or something to make sure they don't lift up. But Melissa has developed pretty good core strength there on her abs, so she's able to do them alone. You know, you guys also want to make sure you have your hands on your temple. This ensures that you guys are only using your abs on the way up. If you guys are swinging your body up, you're using very little of your abs and you're using more momentum. Again, guys, the negative portion is what's working out your abs on the way down. Not on the way up is more strength. The way down is what's actually building your abs. Now we're moving along here to leg raises. You guys want to make sure that you're coming up about 6 to 12 inches off the ground and coming down slow, but never touch the floor. This will keep your lower abs engaged at all times and will help out with that V-cut that everyone desires. Now her arms are out in front of her like this because this will put more tension on her actual abs. Some people, depending, if you guys have lower back pain, then you guys could put your hand underneath your butt. But if there's no pain in your lower back, you guys could definitely put your arms in front of you. So she did 60 sit-ups. Now she's doing 60 leg raises. Now the goal is to do all 60 leg raises without stopping, but that's pretty tough. So if you guys, you guys could do as many as you possibly can, and then rest 10 seconds and then continue until you guys reach 60. As you can see here, now we're starting to see a little bit of a reaction from Melissa, squirming a little bit, but when it comes to abs, that's the way it is. Abs is pretty tough. Now guys, if you guys are interested in a customized meal plan and a workout routine, whether it's for your gym or for your home, even at the park, it doesn't matter where it is, feel free to go to my website, FitnessWithFlex.com, or email me at flex713@gmail.com. I will be able to customize a meal plan and a workout routine no matter where it is that you want to work out. And honestly, I think that is the fastest way that you guys can possibly reach your fitness goals, because you already have someone telling you, giving you a map of exactly what it is that you have to do on a daily basis. And if you guys ever get stuck, You know, I would always be there to help you guys out, answer any questions you might have, and make sure that your body never plateaus. So give it a shot. Fitness with Flex consultation program. Here we're moving along to, I like to call this crisscross crunches. This is working out your upper and lower abs at the same time, and with the side twist, it's also working out your obliques. Many people think that your core muscles is only your abs, but in reality it's your lower back, your abs, and your obliques. You guys have to make sure that all these muscles are strong in order to have a strong core. If one of these muscles are not as strong as the other, you might have an imbalance, and again, you might cause an injury. Now we're moving along here to single leg raises, also called flutter kicks. Also works out your lower abs, similar to the leg raises, but these are one leg at a time. 7. Never touching the floor, guys. 8. And then after this, she's going to switch into the scissor leg raises, which I like to call them, which is also going to work out on the lower abs.
4, 5. Break. Alright, the scissor ones now.
Now guys, stay tuned for the next episode of the Fitness with Flex 8-week challenge season 3 home edition. Melissa and I will be doing lower body, legs, quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes at home. Now guys, keep in mind that all these exercises here are customized for Melissa's 8-week challenge to take her body to the next level.
7.
Of course, if you guys did copy these exercises,
8,
you guys will get some type of results.
9,
but these are customized
10,
for Melissa, so keep that in mind.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, these are Melissa's before and after pictures so far within the 5 months. As you guys can see, a lot less body fat, way more muscle mass. Definitely looking fit here. Signs of abs. Now, let's see what the 8-week challenge can bring Melissa here. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. Let's follow Melissa's journey. Also, feel free to put up this video or any other one of my videos on any social network. I'm on facebook.com/fitnesswithflex. Instagram @FitnessWithFlex, and also Twitter @FitWithFlex. Also check out my website, FitnessWithFlex.com.
There are some good things about it, and there's also some bad things about it. Now, the good things you can say are that the Shakeology itself is a meal replacement. And whenever you have a meal replacement, it doesn't necessarily have to be that Shakeology one. It could be another one, or like a protein shake that's going to help you lose weight, because you're going to be eating less calories than what you would normally be having if you had a regular meal. Now, let's say, for example, if you're used to eating McDonald's 5 times a day, but now all of a sudden you're only going to eat McDonald's 4